And now a guide to Iran's legislative election for non-Iranians. The election for the Islamic Consultative Assembly, or the Iranian Parliament, is held on a single day every 4 years, with candidates contending for the Assembly's 290 seats up for grabs. During that time, the entire country is sliced up into 207 constituencies, and each constituency, depending on the population living in it, gets between 1 and 30 seats in the parliament. In Iran, if you are 18 years old, you are eligible to vote. The country's Interior Ministry is in charge of holding the election. The Guardian Council of the Constitution monitors the election. 6 jurists and 6 legal experts, appointed by the leader and the parliament respectively, decide if a candidate is qualified or unqualified to run. According to the law, aspiring candidates shouldn't have had any legal convictions. They have to believe in the Islamic Republic and the rule of the Islamic jurisprudence, have at least a master's degree, be physically and mentally healthy, and be older than 30 and younger than 75. For an Iranian to run for parliament, they don't have to belong to a political party, because political parties don't play a decisive role in the Islamic Republic's political structure. Zoroastrians, Jews, Chaldo-Assyrian Catholics each have an MP in the parliament, and Armenian Christians have 2. Law says every 150,000 Iranians can send only 1 representative to the parliament, but the religious minorities constitute less than that number. The elected MPs have extensive powers, such as giving or denying a government minister a vote of confidence, or impeaching and dismissing them. They also decide on government-proposed bills and motions and oversee their implementation. They can even strip the president of his powers. The MPs hold open sessions 3 times a week and spend the rest of the week either in their designated offices or perhaps in their constituent cities. Any legislation adopted by the Parliament has to get the approval of the Guardian Council, who ensures its conformity to Sharia law and the Constitution. In the case of a disagreement between the 2 bodies, the Expediency Council solves the problem. The parliamentary elections are held within the span of precisely 70 days. The candidates are given a week before voting day to campaign. Campaign laws are very strict and don't allow the contenders to attack each other. Campaigning includes speeches, disputes with contenders, posters, and the use of mass and digital media. For a candidate to be elected, they have to win 1/4 of all the votes cast in their constituencies. If a constituency fails to elect the required number of candidates on its roster, then the vote will go into the second round. That ballot will be held in May 2016. When the final results are out, the elected candidates are sworn in on the floor of the parliament and begin a 4-year term.